Hey, what's up, everybody? Hopefully you can hear me. Sorry for the delay, but we're in. We're ready. Just waiting for the guys to show up. We're going to be doing some Doom tonight, as Dan has so aptly said. Getting our Doom picks in order, and I was scrambling here because I'm trying to find one of the cassettes I want to show, and it's not here. So it's bugging me. It's okay though. I can swap out my pick if I gotta do it. Doom, yeah, you hear it. You hear that shit in the background. You know what I'm saying. Yeah. So we're gonna explore all types of Doom. We're gonna have a special guest. What's up, other Dan? Cassette Dan. Yes. Crew is coming together. We're gonna have a special guest tonight. We got Ron Haggerty joining us tonight with his Doom picks. We're gonna go around the circle as we do, picking out our top 5. Better send out a shout out to Wilson. Make sure he's going on here. Yeah, we're on tonight, Trevor. Gotcha there. Oh, what's this concert shit you're showing me here? What's that going on there? I've been working on this off and on all week here. A bunch of stuff. Okay, Wilson, are you joining us? Hello, Andy man. Good evening. All right, let me get that link out here to those who are about to rock. We salute you. What's up, Cliff? We are about to get busy, man. We're showing the Doom records tonight. That's the plan, anyway. I got my Doom pile. Before I get my Doom pile, I got some other stuff on the go here. Okay, yeah. Supper has arrived as well as some of our favorite faces in the house. Trevor, what's up, Wilson?
Oh,
Yo,
thanks.
In a minute. Time seems to fly lately.
Yeah, it does, especially when we talk streams and stuff.
Yeah, madness. Oh, and we got Danny in the house too. What's up, Dan?
What's up?
Hello, Dan.
How's it going?
We're
Good.
here.
I'm doing well.
Awesome.
We're doing best as we can. We're in under occupation here, so.
Well, given the circumstances that we're in, yes.
Yeah.
I just finished watching your collection video, Jason. You got some nice treasure today.
Yeah, treasure trove. Big CD collection today. You see this thing I got? This Gore Fest? This shit is
Well,
Oh, yeah.
6 albums?
Oh, yeah, that's a 6 CD compilation set from Nuclear Blast. Only have one of them. I think it was on the 4th album, which they went with the Death and Roll, but I haven't given it a listen, a proper
Soul
listen.
Survivor, Chapter 13.
Yep.
Mind Loss, False, Erase. Yeah, they seemed it was recommended on something, but I'm upset because I can't find one of the tapes I want to show tonight. But oh well, it's annoying me. Hello, Royce.
Hey, Royce. Yeah, I had the pleasure of doing that fucking St. Vitus ranking last night.
You ranked St. Vitus last night?
Yeah.
Wow.
Wasn't
that was.
It wasn't the easiest. Yeah, it wasn't the easiest. So did you see what that concert that I sent you was, Jay?
No, who was that anyway?
DRI.
Ah, they're back. Nice. Very
actually
excellent.
they're going to be in Nova Scotia, New Brunswick. They're doing a lengthy Canadian tour.
What?
Yeah.
Really?
Oh, dude.
Wait,
I
you're
missed that.
talking about the DRI, Dirty Rotten Imbeciles.
Yes. Dirty Rotten Imbeciles.
Really?
There's some Ontario dates, Montreal dates, or Quebec dates, New Brunswick, Nova Scotia. It's going from the 13th to the 30th.
Wow.
Yes.
They'll actually go into Brunswick? Never thought that would happen.
Well, it's not fully
Yeah.
confirmed though, because of the thing, you know.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Once we get out of the woods, me and myself and Andrew are gonna go, and my cousin's husband. We're all gonna make a little spin.
Who else is on that tour?
Not sure just yet.
Probably
All I
local
saw,
support, I'm guessing.
I would presume so. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, you know,
I'm going to be right back. I'm going to look one more time for this cassette. Keep talking about DRI.
DRI. It's funny because I mean I've literally just started getting into them over the last couple of years, and I'm like, oh, now they're going to show up. Okay.
Yeah. Well, when it comes to DRI, sorry, you were about to say something, Dan?
Oh no, I'm just gonna. You go ahead, Wilson.
Okay, sure. Well, I know I've been kind of on and off with that band because I know the one album that really stood out to me the most is probably Crossover. Even though some fans don't really like that album that much, but I like it. I used to own Dealing With It, but during the time where I was completely broke and in debt, I was forced to sell the copy. Oops.
I think everybody has at some point.
Yeah.
It's funny that we're talking about DRI and then we're going to go talk about Doom. You couldn't get, polar opposites.
Yeah, that's very true. It's man, I must admit, when it comes to doom metal, I was kind of into them, but I kind of stopped over some years ago because I was focusing so much on black metal and death metal. Then I've been going through different phases, to certain genres. But now, for the past while, I managed to grab some pretty good doom metal CDs for the whiles, and I kind of rediscover the goodness of doom metal and such, because I find that a lot of doom metal that I was into, it didn't really click with me as much as it used to be.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, doom metal's one of those subgenres that has many subgenres within it.
Right.
Yeah.
Probably more so than any other genre of metal I can think of, really.
Yeah, that is true. I know with doom metal, there's like funeral doom, there's stoner, sludge. Although they kind of disperse into different other.
Yeah.
Death doom. Yeah, doom thrash, which is kind of weird.
Yeah.
If you think about it.
Well, there's a band called Twitching Tongues, and they're kind of a hardcore band. They remind me of like Life of Agony a little bit, but they have a lot of Candlemass in their sound as well. So you have that mixed with hardcore.
Well, the other band that kind of going into that sort of thing will probably be the band. What is it? I can't remember who it was, but yeah, I can't remember. Oh, he disappeared out thin air. I think he got bored with us and tell us, "Oh no, sorry,
Poor Jason."
Oh, Jason's like, yeah, time to go. It's just he's going to get away from us fools.
Right.
Yeah.
Sucked in the portal of doom.
Oh, yeah, I know the band name. Dystopia.
Oh, yeah, Dystopia. They're kind of a bit of a grindcore band, too. They're from that, like, Orange County scene with, like, Phobia and bands like that.
Yeah, and they go into, like, the really doom sound. I think it was on their second album, I think.
I think a couple of guys from that band went on to form a band that was on Relapse called Mind Rot. And they were kind of a spacey kind of doom band. A little bit of almost like David Bowie in it too as well, which was kind of weird.
What? Okay.
Yeah.
Random.
Yeah, that's the unusual combination, but.
Yeah, Mind Rot.
Mind Rot.
Well, what's this?
Check that out.
Clifford is watching from Philly. Make some waves. Good sludgy stuff.
Nice.
Witching from Philly, yeah.
Witching.
We got Cassette Dan as well. We got Cassette Dan. 2 Dans.
Oh, Dan number 2.
One.
Dan and Danny.
How's it going, buddy?
What's going on, fellas?
Hey, Dan.
Not much, bud.
Much.
I thought I'm not going to do the Doom thing, but I'd stop in and say hello, right? So
That's good. Nice of you.
how's everybody doing?
Awesome.
We're doing good.
Good. Yeah, Trevor, as far as that DRI, yeah, I did hear that rumor tonight. Al actually texted me and let me know about that. So I think it'd be pretty exciting, I think, right?
Oh, fuck yeah. I mean, I was farting on Facebook there for a couple of minutes, and a buddy of mine's like, yeah, so DRI is coming to New Brunswick. I was like, fuck off. So I checked it out when I got home, and I'm like, it's set up. It's just a matter of...
It looks... I don't know about legit as of yet. You can tell by the tour listings, but I'm kind of curious anyway.
Oh, 100%.
So are they touring an album right now, or do they have some sort of like anniversary going on or something?
I don't know. This is all new to me tonight.
6 in the house, Chris.
Too,
20th. I think there's there is a 20th anniversary or something like that that's going on if you look at the tour dates.
Yeah, it must be for an album because they've been around close to 40 years now, I would think.
Oh, yeah, it's been around a long time.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
So,
Mind Rot, nice.
I saw them when they put this out.
So do you? I had the one they had on Relapse. Do you find there's a little bit of Bowie mixed in there with all that stuff?
I've only heard this, so I don't know. I gotta buy more. I saw them and they were nothing. No one. They were like a completely no band, and they were awesome. So I only never owned this. I just rebought this like middle of last year.
But yeah, they come from like a crust background almost.
Yeah, they're like a punk. They were weird. They were really rad.
Yeah.
They remind. I was in the God. That's when I got into Godflesh, I think, and that's why they were kind of similar. For some reason.
Yeah.
They sound. They're not industrial metal.
No, but they're heavy like that.
It's that
relative.
sound.
Yeah. Speaking of,
Doom, are you showing some Doom as well tonight?
Who, me?
Yeah, Chris.
Yeah, I'm pulling some now. I gotta pull one more. You need 5, right?
Yeah.
I'm looking for my 5th.
If you have 5, then you can join the party. We're gonna go around the table when we do it. I'm just so pissed. I'm missing 2. Actually, I think the cassette that I'm missing is at the shop. I think I have some Doom metal at the shop to play.
Womp womp.
Oh,
that's okay. We're all here having fun, anyways.
All right.
So Dan, did you get any new tapes this week?
Yeah, really. That's the question.
Actually, I did. Actually, I did. I just bought
yes,
Nothing to Jetsam, When the Storm Comes Down.
Nice.
And I bought Rothschild America.
Oh, which one?
On the Walls.
Yeah, that's a good one.
It's
a lot
just
different
classic,
than 3D.
Classic.
They're thrash, right? Rothschild's thrash.
Classic.
I never heard that. I need to hear that.
So just before we came on tonight, like I was cranking up a little bit of Suicidal Tendencies, like Camera Revolution.
Yeah.
It's an absolutely amazing album. Love this album, right? So
the last good record in my book.
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
Yeah. They're good for that tour too. They were great.
Jason, are we still showing the 5 metal cassettes before we get into the Doom?
Oh.
Nah, I was gonna say, show us like a couple of favorite metal tapes. You want to do a couple of metal tapes?
Oh,
I got a couple of tapes.
I mean, I can. It depends on anybody else. If
I've got
not,
2.
No big deal.
I got 2 actually. A classic tape, my favorite classic metal tape, and a favorite like new metal, like new band.
Okay.
I was just gonna say one thing back to Suicidal there for a second. Around that era with Lights Camera Revolution, that seemed to be the era where they almost broke through to become like a big band.
Well, they did kind of.
That's right.
They kind of did. I mean, they toured for Megadeth and outsold them in T-shirt sales, and Dave Mustaine got all pissy, which is kind of funny.
But I think the problem was they put out The Art of Rebellion.
Yeah, it's so bad.
Like, no thanks.
It's so bad.
The Art of Rebellion was a tough era, though, with the grunge scene coming in that 93 era.
And every Suicidal record's different, so what's he going to do next?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, let's get some tapes out of the way, and since we have Cassette Dan too, I figure that might actually.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I didn't bring the metal tapes because I don't have them. As they're in my basement at the moment.
Yeah, I didn't know we're doing tapes.
Yeah, same here.
Jesus, that was when Jason and I talked.
One over.
Don't do tapes on my account. Seriously.
No, seriously.
I just wanted to say hello.
That was actually something that
I'm going to show 2 tapes right now.
Okay.
This has been on my decks a lot. Cardiac Poison. How he says this shit.
Isn't it cadaveric?
Cadaveric, yeah, cadaveric poison on dying victims. 2017 album. I'm looking for where they're from. They're death thrash, basically. It's pretty cool. And then for classic tape, nothing beats good old
Good
Melissa.
record. Yeah, it's good.
Very good record.
Nice.
Trev?
First one,
Yeah.
Exodus Pleasures of Flesh. This thing
Yeah.
fucking just rips. I mean, it's in like a lot of my cassettes are in like really good condition too. Like, you know, it's still readable. So that's that. Moving on to probably one of my favorite ones that I have.
Yeah.
Good old South of Heaven.
I love that record.
And last but not least, probably my top Sabbath record with Ozzy, which kind of leads into pretty much what we're talking about for the most part.
I mixed on that one. I like it and I don't. I'm like in the middle.
There's some filler.
Yeah.
It's their most pissed off, I find.
Can't
I've heard
forget
it for a
that
while,
song. What is it? System of the Universe.
Yeah,
That's the awesome
That's
song.
right. Yeah, you're right. I forgot that's on there.
Still pissed off. Yeah, I mean, Hole in the
I like the
Sky.
I've heard it forever.
Well, I was just about to mention that the Writ is probably by far one of their most pissed off. Yeah, Hollywood Squares. Their most pissed off song I think they've ever written, and Ozzy's just fucking screaming. It's like, yes.
If I find an OG of that, I'll buy that for sure. I should buy the CD, but their CDs. I find that all the Black Sabbath CDs don't sound good. They're just production. Like, I have a serious problem with buying Black Sabbath on CD. They never sound good.
Well, it depends what CD you're looking for. Are you talking about the later?
Just in
reissues?
general, whenever I buy one, they sound like shit. They're low volume. The quality.
Well, in my opinion, I just stick with the 80s 80s releases or the early presses before the remasters, because usually I find that with the remasters of albums on CDs, they tend to be very bad.
Yeah.
With respect to brick walling.
Like, this doesn't sound very good. It's quiet. This is a later reissue, but even I've had originals of them. They didn't sound good either. The record sounds so much better for some reason. I don't know why. It's such a huge difference.
Probably just the mastering,
I don't know. It's
EQing and such.
Anybody else
tapes sound better?
Showing some tapes before we get into the Doom? Anybody want to show a tape?
I don't have any tapes.
Creator, Terrible Certainty.
Oh God, that's
a
so
nice
good.
one to have on cassette.
Yeah.
I wish I had that one.
That's a good one.
Has the blank inlay, without the controversial words from Mendelian.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
And some Pestilence Spears.
Oh,
their jazzy album.
Yeah, that's quite an unusual album from Pestilence.
Oh yeah, big time. Not really a death metal record at all, except for the vocals, but reminds me of something Cynic would do or something like that.
Mm.
And the other one I was banging was Void.
Yeah, I love this.
Sorry about the glare.
It's a later Voivod?
Yeah, Angel Rat.
I do have that.
Was that
yeah, I do have that on LP. I thought I did. I like this record
nice.
a lot. It's a reissue, but I like it a lot.
It's probably one of my favorite Seagrave covers too.
It's one of I've only heard 3 of their albums. That one and the first 2.
Oh yeah, Consuming Impulse is the best one of mine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need to get that. I need to get Consuming Impulse. Only have Testimony of the Ancient. I got the CD and tape, which I have it down in the basement, but I don't feel like grabbing.
The Hammerheart reissues are nice. That's what I have. They sound really good. I'm happy with them.
Yeah.
Can't afford
that
originals.
one with Van Drunen.
Of course.
Yeah.
I really like his vocals, although I hear he's tend to be a little bit of a flake.
Yeah, he jumps from band to band a lot.
All right, yeah, Alex, if you want to join us, jump on.
He's
show some Doom.
I
got a few cassettes here. Some of you may have seen.
Okay.
If you want to go into the Doom thing, how about this one right here?
Yeah.
Of course.
From Black Sabbath.
I just started liking that album last year. I used to never like it.
This is probably the most underrated album. It's just an absolutely an amazing album. Absolutely amazing.
One of my faves.
I haven't given this a proper listen, so
I mixed on it, but I have that record.
How about Delirious Nomad?
Oh,
I've never heard that.
I got that on vinyl.
Fans or not?
Well, I think I'm the only person in the group who haven't heard a single song.
I haven't heard that record at all. I've heard Armor Statement. I haven't heard that anything on there. I don't think.
Yeah, I've got armloads of cassettes right in my grasp. I'm not going to show them all. How about a little
Sick.
Sepultura.
Woo!
Morbid Visions?
Fuck.
That's sick.
Yeah.
I just checked on Discogs tonight, and this was going for right around $40.
Yeah.
I think that
Oh,
cassette's only
man.
been played maybe once or twice. And
Damn.
we'll go with something like
Yeah,
this.
that's my favorite right there. I love
Schizophrenia. Is that the
record.
Road Racer tape?
Yeah. Yeah, this one's Road Racer, Schizophrenia.
My favorite.
Okay.
Yeah, it's classic. Again, it's just like brand new.
It's rad.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah, Schizophrenia is a very good Sepultura album.
Yeah, I like it a lot.
It's definitely a get used to when I first got it, because I was so used to Beneath the Remains, so I started going buying the back catalogs for Sepultura, and I remember hearing that and was like, it definitely took time. It wasn't just growing on you with the first spin.
Yeah.
First one, Andreas too.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah, but I love the old Sepultura, like Best of Devastation. It's just so, I love Best of Devastation.
Yeah.
Even though it's very primitive sounding, and they were like barely in their teens when they actually made the album.
Very raw.
And the
It was
guitar
very
is
raw.
slightly out of tune.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, their instrumentation, their instruments are not in good shape.
What's up, Alex?
What's up?
Hey,
Hello, Alex.
Hello, everyone.
Yeah, Ronnie's going to be a little bit late too.
Wow,
Good.
you got 7 people in here.
My first tour was a Rise, and I didn't like it.
Oh, really?
I bought a
Fucking
Rise. My friend bought an Obituary album came out the same year, and we swapped albums because I like the opposite. I like slow and heavy then, and he liked fast.
Do you like them now?
I love that shit now.
Yeah.
Now, wasn't there something about the album cover for Arise was supposed to be an Obituary one or vice versa?
Yes.
That's
Beneath the
Beneath the
Remains,
Remains.
to be
Yeah,
precise.
Beneath the Remains.
Yeah.
Yeah, what happened was
Hey, Sean.
with they actually had Monty Connor. They chose the album, the album,
Right.
which kind of pissed off the band. I know Igor Cavallaro, the drummer, he got very pissed off when he heard about that.
Yeah, because he
To the
had the
point where
artwork
he actually
Yeah.
tattooed of cause of death.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy.
So it's definitely Beneath the
That just
Remains,
hit
not
me.
Rise, though.
It's Beneath the Remains. Yeah.
That just fucking hit me.
Beneath that Remains.
I mean,
All right. Are we gonna kick this off? We're gonna start this off. We're gonna go around the circle.
Time to
Trevor's ready
pull
roll.
Time to
I'll
pull it
start
back
off.
and fucking go slow.
All right, I'll start off. This is my sub pick because I couldn't find this cassette, and I'll talk about it later. But I'll just go with this one. I don't know if you guys ever heard of this band. It's called Witch, and
Nope.
Jay Massis is in it from.
Yeah, he plays drums on that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
So this is a very short-lived project. I thought I'd show a variety of doom here tonight. So this one is more in the stoner rock sludge kind of vibe. Lots of Sabbath vibes on it. Pretty rare record. You don't see it often.
No. I didn't even-
Straight out of Vermont. So there you go. That was my number 5, Trevor.
Okay. I don't have these in any specific order
All right.
because for me to rank, it's like, fuck. I just picked this up Saturday.
Oh, you froze. Oh, you're back.
Let's see here.
He's in doom speed.
I did the ranking for them yesterday, and that
Zero
is
Speed.
Saint Vitus.
Yeah,
Sorry about
man.
the
It's
glare.
a good
guys.
record.
Can you hear me? I don't hear anybody.
I got a couple of St. Vitus.
I
don't
got all
have
the
that
records,
one.
I think, as far as I know, on vinyl.
What the fuck's going on
I
here?
got this one.
Only-
Uh-oh, I
Original
think
new ones.
there's a
Ah.
major lag
I'm gonna
on
find
Trevor's
where
end.
it's at here.
What's up?
His internet
What's
connection is gone on Fritz.
That's not it. Can you hear me now?
We did get a St. Vitus.
Yeah, we
one.
can hear you. We can hear you.
Fucking phone.
Here's my version of that.
One sec.
Oh, vinyl version. What year? What year is that one?
I don't know.
So,
Forgot it's on Season of Mist. I completely forgot it was on Season of Mist.
okay. Okay, Wilson.
Okay,
Yes.
so I'll start off with this one. This is a band from
Fuck.
from Arlington, Texas.
I'll be back in a sec.
Solitude Aeternus.
Yeah.
This is probably their most critically acclaimed album. I've heard about these guys
What's up,
because they were on Roadrunner, Road Racer, RC Records, wherever you like to call it, label. They're back
Mine
in
are
the
too,
day.
Clifford. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, so this is the original Pavement Records release, or Pavement Music rather. This one is actually pretty good. This is very solid, epic doom metal.
I've never heard them.
Awesome
Yeah.
vocals. Great.
Never
vocals.
heard them.
Yeah, it's awesome vocals, and their musicianship is actually very good. They're apparently they stepped up their game pretty good from their previous releases, even though their previous releases. Oh, you're.
Move people around.
You don't get a second chance though. Like, and we
Now
fucked up our order.
Uh-oh.
No,
Can you change order on your end, Jason? Like, it's arrange.
No,
Don't
how do I do that again? Oh fuck.
Don't even worry about it.
Sorry, I don't know. I don't
We got-
really use that.
Cliff's coming in.
What's
We
up,
got
Cliff?
Clifford.
So
I
sorry
got
to
fucking-
the Eternus.
I get a fucking phone
That's
call
good.
and everything goes
Good
fucked.
PD.
Okay, we got you, Wilson. Epic
Yeah.
doom metal. That was
But
the
Wilson,
number 2.
their singer also, he went on to do an album with Candlemass. Robert.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, at some point. Candlemass,
Skip
they
this
kind of
turn.
switch vocals
There we
around
go.
for some reason. They kind of flake around, I guess. I'm not sure what's going on with that. But yeah.
I remember
I like-
seeing some live footage and being really disappointed because he's there with like a lyric sheet and all this stuff. I'm like, what?
Yeah. Well,
Not good.
lyric wise, this is
What's up,
actually
Ron?
it's actually pretty good. Oh, hello, Ron.
Hey guys.
Ron is like our
Hey, Ron.
special guest, but we've had like 6 other special guests now too.
Hey, Ron.
It's gonna be fun.
We get one more when we'll be like Slipknot. There'll be 9 of us here.
Fuck, there is 9 of us.
There is not. Yeah, we're
Oh,
at the
there is
max.
9. Oh, Ron just came.
And we have 9 people watching, so it's all of us watching our own video.
Oh, that's funny.
Is that it?
That's funny.
That's all we need. Yeah, we didn't actually intro like the different styles of doom, but let's just kind of go with it, and then the styles will emerge, I guess.
Oh yeah.
Hello, Cat.
Does that make sense?
I'm going to be moving around a lot because I didn't pull anything, so I'm going to pull it as time's
Okay,
going
all
on.
right,
Cool.
Works. Dan Lord's up next.
So
Number
I'm gonna
5.
go
We're
with
still
a
on
band
5.
from LA.
Yeah, I like that band a lot.
Yeah, this is Pete Stahl from Scream and Wool and Greg Anderson from Sun. The thing about this band that pisses me off is they don't put out enough albums because
I
Greg
know.
Anderson would rather concentrate on Sun
Yeah.
than this awesome band. But they're more of a rock and doom band.
Yeah.
Vocals really remind me of Ian Astbury from The Cult. But
Your
yeah,
last album's a trip to listen to because it's different than the other records.
yeah.
but it's
a little bit
rad.
of Melvins, early Melvins in it as well.
Yeah.
Riff
I love
wise.
that band.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah, but no, Goat Snake, awesome band.
Yeah.
A lot of southern rock feel in that
Yeah.
band
Yeah.
Yeah.
Totally.
in a good way.
Yeah. Yeah. That's a good
I'm
thing
gonna
to
say
say.
based on that flag that was on the front.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's funny because this album cover is supposed to be like a total joke. When they made it, they wanted to take every kind of trope there was and mash it all into one thing.
Gotta have this motorcycle and chicken in the back too.
Yeah,
Of course.
but I'm not sure if the reissue has that same cover. I think they may have changed
No,
it.
it doesn't. I have it.
Yeah.
I don't. Which one is that?
Chris has everything. He just
Yeah.
he has it filed.
Is that this
perfectly.
one?
Yeah.
Yeah. That
No,
has-
that's a good
the
one.
Yeah, I should have
Yeah,
said
that's a collection of both of those.
Yeah.
Thank
I
you.
have the
Southern
CD
Lord.
of that. I
Both
have that
of them.
CD though.
But this is the one on Rise Above.
Yeah, I have the CD of that also.
Alex, you're up, my man.
Okay. Should
You're a Doom King. Doom King.
yeah. Okay. I have a question. Is it still considered to be Doom? Is it Doom enough? If it is
Doom
not,
enough.
I have another pick. But
Yeah, no,
I
it's
mean,
whatever you
the
wanna
thing is,
pick.
some people don't accept Hellhammer to be considered a
I
Doom
wouldn't
metal
think that,
band.
but I don't know.
I wouldn't
really?
think it either.
Totally
I wouldn't
Doom.
think it either.
Dude,
Okay.
I wouldn't know.
Okay,
Yeah,
I would
whatever.
skip that then. So
There's elements for sure.
maybe it would not be my top 5 in general, but it is my top 5 for now because this album just came out. I mean, it was officially released last year, but the vinyl version came out a couple of weeks ago. This was released by $20 spin. It's Dream Unending.
Oh, what is
Five
that?
Turns Eternal.
That's
I'm not sure
amazing.
if you're if
Huh,
you've
I never heard of that band.
It's
Neither have I. I haven't heard of it.
That cover looks cool though.
The singer is the drummer of Tomb Mode, and this is a
Tomb Mode.
That
Yeah.
LP looks cool.
Wait, are they from Canada?
This
They're
is
on $20
getting the best of My Dying Bride, mixing up with the best of Evoken and putting it in a more sentimental, deep, and slow way. This is crushing death doom, almost in the range of funeral doom.
Okay.
Instant classic.
I saw that one, but I didn't like the cover so much. It looked like a prog album.
Yeah, no, the cover sucks, but the album is killer.
I think the cover's awesome.
I find it horrible.
Got a split opinion here.
What's the band called again?
Dream Unending.
Yeah.
Dream Unending. Okay.
I was listening to that on cassette with my cousin's husband the other night. I was like, "Oh fuck, this is so good."
It is.
Oh, it's good.
It is. It's my second
I have to
favorite
give that a
album
listen.
from
Thanks.
last year.
What do you got for us, Chris?
So my picks are not my favorite ones. They're my ones I listen to the most. But this is my favorite doom band. They're called Flood. Well, this record is my favorite doom record. They're called Flood. It's called Nate. It's not on LP or outside pull. It's only on CD. And they're a doom band from San Francisco, or they were. They're not. I don't think they're a band anymore.
Funeral doom or like
just doom? Just not doom. Like I've listened to it for a while. It's not traditional doom. It's not like it's kind of in between traditional and modern stuff. It's really good. Their second record kind of sucks.
What label is that?
This is on Meteor City. The what's that website called? All That's Heavy. It's their label.
Yeah, they were mostly a stoner rock type of label. I have a couple of releases from them.
This is fucking great. It's not really it doesn't really flow together really well, but I really like it a lot.
Okay. Are they long songs? Is there like a lot of songs or just
yeah, the first song's 18 minutes long. There's only 4 songs. You can see it.
It's a bit of a hallmark of doom.
Yeah.
Although I do have some doom that's short songs. So.
Yeah, I have some
enough
too.
to me.
Dan. Well, cassette Dan.
Yeah. I guess I didn't get a whole lot of doom albums ready for this video because I just jumped on as a big surprise, right? But I just an arm's length. I mean, I could go for something like or Trouble. Trouble's I consider them a heavy doom. I absolutely love them. I remember getting there's a Run to Light when that cassette first came out, and I loaned it to a buddy of mine, and I never got that back. And to this day, that's one of the ones I always regret loaning. I think we all been through that one time.
Never went.
And we've
I have
never
a
got them
battery
back.
tape, same thing.
Yeah, that's definitely one of the ones
tape.
I remember loaning and never getting back.
Ouch.
Yeah.
Like the first and last time you ever loaned an album.
Yeah.
I don't want to shit at all anymore because it's gotten so bad.
Yeah.
I had a friend leave one of my records on a train once. I loaned it to him. He didn't even get it home. He just left it on the train.
Oh man.
Where's the respect for vinyl? Come on. I lent out a Public Enemy album once, and I got back the cover, but no record.
Oh.
I lent out a JD Huddle Blue CD, and I didn't get it back till almost a year later, and it looked like a car had run over it. I can't replace it. I cannot find that CD anywhere.
Yeah, no,
I'm still pretty pissed about it.
anything.
It's been like 20 years. I'm still mad about it.
If you didn't loan them and lose them, you always had them in your jean jacket, and you would, because I'm 50, so 30 years ago partying, and you take a cassette tape out and you set it on a house stereo at a party or something, and then you leave.
Yeah.
Then it's like, oh man, I left that cassette there.
And you can't find it. The person
getting
can't find
again,
it.
right?
Yeah.
So.
All right, Cliff, you up?
I'm up.
Over Trevor because I got the order.
All right. Sorry, I've been kind of just pulling stuff, but I want to show an old '90s split. This is a repress though. It's Corrupted Newthgrush split.
Sweet.
Okay.
Oh, Newthgrush is not Corrupted.
Newthgrush is awesome.
Corrupted. From
this is like the angry, sludgy. Whoa!
I haven't heard Corrupted yet, but I know
You know how angry that was?
Hammered.
Oh, we lost signal. Okay, guess not.
No,
Is
my
it a drunken
phone.
stream?
No, I'm doing my phone and I knocked my phone over.
Dude, that album is heavy.
Hammered.
Yeah, this is a heavy ass album.
It's
But yeah, $20 spin repressed this a while ago,
Yeah.
and I love Corrupted.
It is
They're
incredible
Japanese,
how
but they
Yeah, that's right. They are.
they never
singing.
misses a shot. Yeah.
Oh, Eric.
Eric-
Oh,
Eric's got
High
one, too.
Defamation. That's Eric Bauer. Yeah, Corrupted and Nude Crush. Yeah, that's a pretty. That's these two are really good bands. I haven't listened to them in a very long time. Probably
It's great. It's really good. I'm probably gonna
over
listen to
10
it later.
years. It's
Does
been a
that
long
have
time.
like? Is that like Death Doom? Does that have like low death vocals in there?
It's
or-
more
does.
sludgy.
It's more sludgy. It's got like it's really sludgy and kind of rough around the edges kind of Doom. Like early stuff, like the stuff from the 90s where they had that a lot of feedback and stuff in there too.
Bit like
Very
I Hate
heavy.
God.
Yeah, a little like I Hate
Corrupted is a
God.
band from Japan, but they sing mostly in Spanish.
Yep. It's
That's
interesting.
weird.
Yeah.
That's so weird.
They have
And
this
Corrupt-
album called El Mundo Frio, like the cold world. It has a song that lasts for 1 hour. And
Really?
it's the
Yeah.
heaviest, slowest
Wow.
thing.
Yeah.
I
That's
think I have
Corrupted?
that one too. That's just
That's
a
a great
straight
I gotta get that.
black
It's a
album
dope
cover, right?
smoker.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
beats
it's like
so
Dope
many
Smoker,
days.
but even slower and even heavier
Heavy
and even
death
more
metal growls.
atmospheric somehow. Yeah.
All
Yeah.
right, ready for Ron, guest of the hour. What do you got for us? Number 5.
All right, well, I'll go with the thing that sort of kicked it off for me. Disembowelment, Transcendence. of the
Oh,
Peripheral.
that's a great one.
Oh yes, that's a
That's-
good one.
Australian
dope.
Death Doom. I think they sort of laid the foundation for what would become Funeral Doom.
Mhm.
It's just slow, ambient, you know.
Well,
Only
I
with
guess that
the
for a doom metal band, they might be
And-
the fastest one around. I mean,
Yeah.
they even have a lot of blast beats. At least the
They
Tree of
did,
Life
yeah.
of
They had
Death.
so many. You know.
Oh,
Right.
nice.
But
I used
there
to
are
borrow
many
record like
bands
those
nowadays
blast
that
beats
are
of Doom.
following them. I mean,
Still, in
this-
my opinion, the heaviest album of all time.
Oh, what about
you listen to Spectral Voice, you listen to Blood Incantation, you're gonna see where they came from.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And what's the name again, Ron?
Disembowelment.
Disembowelment. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll add them to the list. That's
Yeah,
fine.
that's
their
what
one
I'm
and
doing
only
now too.
album.
Yeah, I got my Discogs open here.
There's actually 2 of the members are in a band called Inverloch now.
Okay.
And it's
They were in Dusk, right?
more straightforward, more straightforward doom death than Disembowelment was, but still has a similar sound.
Okay.
All right, I'm up next. I'm gonna go with a CD. We still got some weird feedback going on. Is that
Yeah.
me? No? Okay.
Okay.
All right. I'm gonna go with this one. Thor's
Oh
Hammer.
yeah.
Yeah.
The 2 R's.
Yeah.
Hammer. Crazy female vocals. She was like an exchange student or something in the U.S. And I put together this project, and it's got Stephen O'Malley from Sun, and very short-lived, I guess, project.
Yeah.
Just really raw stuff. Goes from black metal to doom noise as well.
They put out like a super limited LP a couple years ago, and it was like a live LP, and I missed out on it. I saw it go up, and then I didn't jump on it fast enough.
Oh yeah. Yeah, she was 17 when they recorded that.
Really?
Yeah,
Wow.
That's
they tried to
crazy.
She was
regroup.
very young. What's
Yeah,
her
I think
name?
they regrouped and
Runhild?
they recorded a
Runhild,
live
I
thing.
guess.
Yeah,
her name.
Runhild something.
Yeah.
I can't remember her last name.
She's a doctor in Norway right now.
Yeah.
She works as a microbiologist or something like
Yep.
that.
And I think that was like the first release on
Oh,
Southern
we're back in order.
Well, I'm trying to get the order here. I
Oh
think.
yeah, one of the earliest.
Okay, Trev.
Okay. I'm pretty much sticking with like a lot of the classic bands, except for one is like, well, they're not classic, but they're sort of newer. I'm gonna go with this reissue of Epicus Doomicus Metallicus by Candle
Mhm.
Mass. And it even has a little sort of like crazy looking hypey labely thingy dingy. So
Oh yeah, that's the Obi
Oh,
strip from
one
Peaceville. This is a
I never know
Peaceville
what to do
pressing.
with that. Yeah, keep
Yeah.
them.
Relapse does that a lot too.
yeah, they do. I picked this up like Well, one of the record stores that closed last year due to the whole thing, $20. I was like, yeah, all right, not bad.
Sure.
And I mean, it's classic fucking
It's a
Doom.
Stone
I mean,
Cold classic.
yeah,
Mhm.
it's really hard to deny that this has had such a massive influence on the genre as a whole. Demon's
Definitely.
Gate, Crystal Ball, Blackstone Wheeler, those are my 3 favorites for sure.
It's cool that Johan's back in the band too.
Yes, yes.
That's true.
that-
That's true.
That new one that they released, what was it, a year or two ago? That was actually pretty damn good.
Yeah, that was good. I liked that album a lot.
Mm.
Okay,
Even had
Wilson.
Riffmeister Tony on it.
Okay. Oh, I'm next.
Yes.
Okay, so this one I'm wondering if it's a bit of a cheat or if it's more of a toss up, but this one's more of a twofer. So I'm gonna go with this.
Mhm.
Trouble.
Yeah.
Psalm 9 and the Skull. This one's a little hard to decide which one's my absolute favorite because, well,
That's not a cheat. They're both great albums.
yeah, that's true. I mean, I have Psalm 9. I actually had the Bonsai LP, but unfortunately, when I bought it for cheap, but it turns out it has a massive heat warp and I can't play it. So now it's just hanging in the wall as like decoration. So, but yes, this one is really good. This
Definitely.
2-for-1 is actually from Music for Nations.
Mhm.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
And unfortunately, this one does not come with one song from the Skull, the Skull, which is the Truth is what is. That's the only thing that's
Okay.
missing because it's back then you cannot physically fit like over 74 minutes
Oh, that's
Yeah.
right.
into
Yeah.
a CD.
That's
So
right, yeah.
because 80-minute CDs back in the day don't really exist. So
They were very common. They had them. People didn't use them, so
Yeah,
I can see them. Yeah.
yes. What can I say about this one? I mean, this is classic. Even though some people may not like the fact that it has lyrics has some like Christian biblical references, but I don't know. I
I
take
think that fits doom metal, to be honest.
Yeah,
okay with
yeah, I can.
Like
Yeah, for
Sabbath.
sure.
yeah.
They're not preachy.
No, not at
No,
all. No, not at all.
I mean,
The other-
unlike black metal, the more Christian the lyrics of a doom metal band is, the more evil they sound.
Yeah.
That's kind of funny.
Yeah.
It's not
Fair
wrong.
enough.
That's pretty funny.
It's funny because when they signed up with Metal Blade, they actually went against the grain because back in the, they only had these bands with like satanic imagery, like Slayer and stuff, through Metal Blade. So they kind of went against the grain with white metal instead of black metal, right?
Sure.
So here it is, two for one. Good.
All right.
Good piece.
Landlord.
Before I show my pick, just mentioning Vitus and Trouble and stuff like that. Doom metal really is an American-made genre.
Yep.
You guys agree with that, or?
Yeah,
I disagree.
Black Sabbath?
Yes.
Yeah, but I don't
Black
consider Sabbath a doom band. Like
Well,
they
that's-
laid
yeah.
the roots.
Well,
Yeah,
but
Doom.
if you exclude Black Sabbath, who would you put as a godfather if not Candlemas?
Saint
Candlemas.
Vitus or
Yeah.
Pentagram.
No.
Same vibes for me. Yeah.
But if you put
Paint
Pentagram,
I'm
I
showing
think you
it
need to
later.
put Black Sabbath. I mean,
They had a lot. They had a lot more doomier songs than Sabbath, though. Like,
Debates coming
and
up.
and with Candlemas, they were like after Saint Vitus too.
yeah.
yeah, of course.
Yeah,
But
and
I mean, I'm not quite sure because if you put like Pentagram and Saint Vitus, I would say that Witchfinder General came before
yeah, I think they both started in '79.
79. Yeah.
Witchfinder General, and they were a lot
Did they?
more rocking.
Yeah, I agree.
But my pick, keeping with Corrupted in Japan, I'm going with Church of Misery.
Yeah.
Oh,
Ooh, that's a good one.
Yeah,
Oh wow.
Master of Brutality. This stuff, if you like things like Sleep, like the Holy Mountain era of Sleep,
Boom.
little
It's
bit of
so
New
Black
Orleans
Sabbath
sludge in it.
clone
Yeah,
so much more than most.
all the songs are about serial killers.
Yep.
But yeah, they've gone through a ton of singers too. They even had one with Scott Carlson from Repulsion did vocals on
Oh,
one.
I
of
didn't know that.
Yes.
I didn't know. That.
Interesting. Didn't know
Yeah.
about that.
Yeah.
But
I know
this
the
is
last album the band all broke up before they put the album out. The band, the last record, the band all quit on him, and it's all American guys in the band in the
Yeah.
last record.
because the bass player is the only constant in the band. But yeah, this is probably my favorite, Church of Misery. Love the vocals. It's kind of along the lines of almost like Lemmy meets like
I can't pick one. It's too
like
hard.
the style vocals. But yeah, cool band, Church of Misery.
Adding it to my list. That one's on Southern Lord, 2001.
Yes.
Okay,
They're on
fairly
metal
recent.
right now, I think.
Okay. Chris.
The first riff of Megalomania was my phone ring for years.
Nice.
So I'm showing. This I just got this a few weeks ago. Cryptic Brood.
Oh, that
I've
looks
seen that.
fucking killer.
They're German. It's Death Doom.
Yeah.
When you guys
I'm
mentioned
listening to
Fast,
that.
just remind me of this record. That's why I pulled this out.
Wow.
I think they have 2 records,
The artwork.
and I think their
Cryptic
first record's
Brood.
pretty good too. But this is really good.
Cryptic Brood.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I should read you the hype sticker if I can find it. I have it because the hype sticker is kind of amusing.
You just
course
picked
I
that up
can't.
locally, or did you order that online?
I got it locally.
Nice.
Yeah, I can't find. I don't know hype stickers. I lost it.
Yeah, no,
It mentions D beat. Like there's yeah, which is weird. Which it kind of does, but not in the way you think. Yeah, I don't know the hype sticker. That's where it's missing.
I've seen that record shown a few times. I'm interested.
Yeah, it's good.
Death Doom. Okay, we're on the other Dan now. Cassette Dan.
Yeah. I'll show
Dan
you one
Morrow
more
Dan.
that I
Okay.
got. I bought this album last year, and then when I was reading up on the band, they considered it darkness, madness, depression, heavy thrashy. It has a lot of doom influences when you do play it. And that blue will turn to red. I don't know if anybody's heard of this.
Oh, what is that?
Darkrest?
Oh, yeah, I don't know that.
No.
Nope, I'm not familiar with this one.
I wasn't familiar with the album either, but when I was reading it, it's from Awakening Records. And then when I started reading up on the band, to me, it was like, okay, it sounds like it could be just really, really heavy doom. Not a lot of long songs, but some of the songs that are on here are very doomy, like just heavy, slow, heavy. Which is, to me, it's basically what doom is. It's that heavy, raw sound. So this has a lot of that on it. And like I say, the name of the band is called Parkrust. I bought it last year on a blind buy. I just read up on it. And yeah, if you get a chance, maybe check them out. But it's all right. I didn't fall right in love with it the first time I heard it. Some of these bands from Awakening Records, even though I buy a lot from that, a lot of those albums don't jump out at me right at
I don't
once.
know that label at all.
What's that?
I don't know that label at all. Never heard of that label before.
Yeah, Awakening Records. Yeah.
I've never heard of that label.
All right, Alex.
Band's from
which one?
Chile.
Oh, Chile. Okay.
All right. So right now I'm entering my real top 5 now. The fourth
Okay.
one might
That
be
was just
not
a fake
their
before.
best one, but for me it's the most nostalgic one. I
Catatonia?
grew up with that. Catatonia, Dance of December Souls.
Yeah.
It's their first album.
I never heard them either.
Oh, you should. You
I've never
should.
heard
That's
them.
a
I
good
mean,
one.
right after they only released one album, one more doom metal album after that, which is Brave Murder Day. I can
Yeah.
show, but anyway.
They turned progressive. Is that what they did? They turned progressive.
No,
What they-
this is very slow death doom.
No, their later stuff is their later stuff. I mean, their later stuff is different.
They became like I
Depeche
don't know,
Mode almost.
rock.
Really?
Yeah,
I find
it's-
it sound like a rock version of Depeche
Wow.
Mode.
Wow.
yeah. Anyway,
That's good or bad.
when they were a trio, they were killer. So
Yeah.
Blackheim, Jonas Henske, and the second album, the singer is Michael Ockerfeld from Opeth
Interesting.
and Brave Murder Day, but that's the only album he recorded. He recorded also an EP for Funerals to Come. Wait, no, for Funerals to Come is Jonas, the same guy who sings in this one, but he recorded another EP. I guess it's Sounds of Decay. This is coming out on tape. It was supposed to be here already, but it is not because there was a problem with the manufacturer of the.
It's on a boat in the
boxes.
ocean.
They are being
Sky
released
ship.
by
Sounds
Darkness
like
Will
fun.
Rise here in Germany. They're putting out their entire Doom era in cassette.
Mhm.
But yeah, Dance of December Souls, crushing death doom, almost black metal at some moments. It's very nostalgic. This is, I don't know, it brings me back to the mid-90s where I started listening to that. And this is probably one of the albums that has the biggest capacity of bringing me back in time. That's my pick.
That's from Peaceville, that release?
I'm sorry, couldn't.
Is that from Peaceville Records?
Yes, yes. I guess that all their early stuff is from Peaceville. I don't know if they are still signed to Peaceville. I think so, because there are some bands that stay on Peaceville like forever. I think that Catatonia is one of those cases.
Dark Throne.
Yeah, Dark Throne.
Yeah,
Dark Throne left for Moonfog for a while, but came back to Peaceville. Yeah. And their second album is worth checking out as well. Brave Murder Day, the one that has a dead bird.
I'll have to look into those first two records.
Okay, I'll pick up the record while Cliff shows the next one, so I can show the cover.
All right.
I'm
gonna go with a classic one. Acid King, Buswood. I found this band by accident. I went to visit my sister-in-law in New York, and she lived around the corner from St. Vitus Bar. And we went just to go to the bar, and Acid King was finishing up their set, and they blew me away. So that was pretty sick. But this is the repress. This is the Riding Easy repress, and this sounds pretty good. I'm not sure how it compares to an original because I've never heard one, but this sounds pretty good. It sounded a little quiet when I heard it, though, but it was still good. Came on this sick purple vinyl.
Nice.
I'm sure that sounds really good, even compared to originals. They do good pressings.
Yeah, it sounded pretty good. It was a little quiet. That's the only thing compared to some other records that I've got. So that's what made me think maybe it wasn't a great pressing, but I don't know. Most of their records do sound good because I have a lot of them. I have a lot of easy riding stuff. But
okay, that's the cover of Brave Murder Day, just showing up.
Okay.
Sorry.
That's all right.
That's good.
But yeah,
There we
Buswood.
go. That's
there we go. Yeah, I know that cover.
Well,
okay.
that bird is a little worse for the wear, I'm afraid.
Drop my phone
did
again.
not survive very well.
My phone's not going to survive this stream very well.
You need to stand, Cliff.
All right, let's get
go
right
find
into
out.
I think it's not releasing anything new for quite a while, if I'm not wrong. I mean, after the third album, the one that Lori is on the cover, did they release anything after that one?
They have the one with the weird, it's like an outer space with somebody riding a tiger. And that one's actually pretty good, too. So
They did a split on Man's Ruin, too, with Mystic Crew of Clearlight.
okay.
All right, we ready here?
I haven't heard that one.
Ron's pick, Acid King, yes.
I'm ready.
All right,
Nice.
easy.
Going with Germany's Ahab.
Oh, yeah.
That band's
Great one.
cool.
Of the Wretched Sea, 2006. Napalm Records. This killer funeral doom.
Nice.
I don't know if you guys know Ahab or not, but they're just awesome.
I've heard of that band, but that's like a lot. I think I may have heard that album, but that's like many years since I last heard anything from Ahab. I had to rediscover
time.
them.
Oh yeah, really good. I've got their the next 3 albums I have coming. I had to order them directly from the band, but so this is the only one I have right now. But it's superb. If you want to hear one of the most crushing riffs you'll ever hear, turn on the song "The Sermon" and skip to about 7.5 minutes in, and you'll hear it's amazing. I turned it up. But there you go. Call of the Wretched Sea, Ahab, 2006, Napalm Records.
I have them all in tape.
Oh, nice.
What's the one on this side?
Bunch of
The blue one. I had that one on the very end.
Oh yeah,
The blue one.
So listen, before we get any further,
I had that one
before
a
we
long
get to
time
Jay, I gotta run, guys.
All right,
But
Dan.
It's been
Okay.
talking to you guys.
Been a blast.
I'll try to
man.
continue to watch as I go. But everybody take care. Have a good night.
take care, Don.
Stay
All right,
well.
have fun, man.
See you, Dan.
Cheers.
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 Okay.
All right. I'm gonna go. My next pick is something I don't play too often, and I got it a couple years ago. This is a band out of Poland that's pretty obscure, I think, but I'm sure Alex will know it. Xanthetall.
Oh yeah,
Thus
man,
spoke Zarathustra.
you're digging deep now.
I'm digging my deep stuff.
Holy
Black
shit!
metal, Nietzschean influenced with the title there.
I think my local shop
yeah.
has that.
It's doomy, certainly doomy.
Yeah.
So this is a band from the '90s. They split. This album came in '95, but this is a reissue on Nuclear War Now.
Yes, Nuclear War Now is a great label.
Yeah, they do good stuff.
Kind of experimental stuff. Good shit.
I never knew they released that in vinyl. I never seen a vinyl.
Yeah, because it was on cassette for a long time, man. Yeah.
By them before.
Okay, this is going to be the newest band that I have. This is actually Chris's favorite band. We've had this discussion many times. This is Yob. our heart. This is about. So this is what you would call like epic doom, but there's a lot of melody on this record too, especially with the title track. Blaze is really heavy. The Screen is one that they had written like way before they first started almost. And it's very lurching, very crushing, very just super low tune, super killer. This was out on 2018 on Relapse. Someone's having a bit of a fart moment.
I went through a huge thing with them, listening to them for a long time, and all of a sudden I started not liking them. It's really weird.
Yeah.
I had like almost all the records at one point, and then just ended up not liking them anymore for some reason.
This is just, I fucking love this record. Absolutely
like
love that
southern
record.
Is this a southern rock influence?
No.
As well?
No. They're from Portland.
Portland, okay.
And there's no southern, I mean, there might be a little bit, not a whole lot. Yeah. That was definitely not my ass.
I think that was Yob right there. That just came right in.
That's definitely my Yob.
Someone's a bit a little flatulence.
Yeah.
But yeah, no.
Right.
That is my number 3 pick.
Yob was one of those bands that really brought in a lot of neurosis.
Yes.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
Wilson?
Okay, so next up, this one is a really underrated death doom band from New York City, I believe. But this one is Winter.
Oh yeah.
Ah, yes.
Yes.
Great
You're
band.
talking my home state now.
Yep. Winter Into Darkness from South. This is the Southern Lord pressing. And this is a very nice pressing from them.
Mm-hmm.
It came with booklet with a bunch of and like
flyers,
the flyers and other
Board.
cool things.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, and there's a little bit of commentary as well in here. I also own the original Nuclear Blast USA release.
Mm-hmm.
So this is real. This is not a bootleg. Right here. So this one is it's actually the one that actually held on to me the most, because when I first heard it, it's like, holy shit. It's like had this really cold production. It just sounds so almost mechanical sounding. It's like a mechanical like a war machine in the middle of like World War II, which this is where it came from, that photo. I believe that photo was taken in Russia during World War II.
Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah.
Yeah.
They were one and done, weren't they?
Yeah, they had
an EP.
They had an EP, but that's about it.
Yeah.
So it was actually reissued through Savart Records from Finland. So if you missed out on any physical copies, I would just get it from Savart.
Yes, this.
Yes.
Jesus.
It's the box.
He's got the internet.
2 records.
What's on these?
It's probably a phone. It's a phone close to a speaker. You know, when the speaker announces that there's some activity on a phone.
Alien communications.
I don't think it's mine. I'm on my phone, but I don't think I've gotten it.
I don't think it's mine either.
Yeah, it's mine.
I muted my microphone and I was still having it, so I'm sure it's not me.
Yeah, I was muted too.
All right, Alex, you're next. I'll mute everybody else and I'll see what happens.
All right. Okay, another one. This is probably the record that I most listened to my entire life.
Okay.
I'm still having that.
Who unmuted? Okay, Ron's still mute. Wait, mute Cliff. Mute Dan.
It's okay.
Mute Trev. Okay.
All right. So
we've given you utter silence for your Doom pick. Here we go.
Yeah. This is among my favorite albums of all times. And when people say doom metal, this is probably, I mean, for the generation that I grew on in the 90s, this is probably the band that they would most associate with doom. This is not their most traditional album, I would say. People would say it's between the first two. This one is from their comeback to doom because they released the goth album in the meanwhile. But this is, for me, their best album is My Dying Bride's The Dreadful Hours. This is the first vinyl press of it. I guess this album is from 2003, so it's almost 20 years now. And it's the one proving the stand of time and killer death doom. Needless to say, anyone who knows what death doom is would probably know how My Dying Bride were influential along the other two bands like Paradise Lost and Anathema. But My Dying Bride, for me, always stood above the criticism. And even their Gothic album, which is 34.788% complete, it's still a very good album, unlike the Paradise Lost and the Anathema albums that when they left doom metal, they started being something else. Anyways, My Dying Bride, my pick. Dreadful Hours.
Okay.
Nice pick.
We're not hearing the noises right now, and the only people muted is Chris and Wilson.
Okay, I'm on mute. Let's see if there's anybody making any noise.
Maybe it's Chris. All right, Dan Lord.
All right, so we're gonna have a Canadian representation right now, and I'm going with from Tirana, Sons of Otis.
Oh, Sons of Otis. Yeah, that's a group band.
Yeah,
wow.
These guys are very spacey, very like getting sucked into the black void of outer space. But this one's on Man's Ruin, Temple Ball. I believe they have a drum machine on this one too, so it has that bit of that.
Is that an LP or just CD?
This, pardon me?
Is that only on CD or is it on LP too?
I think it was on LP. Yeah, Man's Ruin put it out.
The Quran.
I believe they were one of the few labels back in the late 90s, early 2000s that was putting out things on record. It was kind of in that dead period, you know, back when you could find
some of the stuff's not on LP. Some of it's only on CD. I have a few only on CD. That's why I was asking.
The first one, and I believe the follow-up Songs for Worship was CD only as well. So, but yeah, these guys very bleak but trippy at the same time. Love Sons of Otis.
Never heard of them. Should write it down.
They're very good. Yeah.
Bit of Saint Vitus in their sound too, but like I said, they have a lot of these kind of cycles.
Jesus Murphy.
Chris is back.
My next one's Ilsa, Corpse Fortress.
Yeah.
Ilsa's cool.
I like all the records. This is my favorite. I don't know much about them though. I got into them by accident. I found a couple records in a discount bin like 8 years ago.
Yeah. I moved to Baltimore and they're from around here, so that's when I heard of them. I started looking up bands that were from near here.
Mm-hmm.
They're from DC area.
Oh yes, I don't remember. Yeah,
it's a good one.
Chris's mic, so I'm gonna mute you back. Or maybe it's your phone. Are you using a phone, Chris?
Yeah, maybe it might be my headphones.
Yeah, loose connection or something. Plug it in, plug it out.
Plug it in, plug it in.
All right, I'm gonna stick with the Riding Easy. These guys moved on to Relapse now, but Monolord from Sweden.
Mm-hmm.
That's a great band.
Yeah. And this is Veneer is the name of the album.
Mm-hmm.
This is really good. This is just super heavy, just there's nothing really else in here but just straight doom. Maybe a little Sabbath influence, but closer to like an Electric Wizard heaviness in this, at least in this album. They got a little more like rocky and proggy a little bit towards later albums, but this first one blew me away the first time I heard it. And this is one of my cheapskate picks. I found this in the bargain bin at on Easy Riding. They had that Bumps and Dents where they were selling them for like half price. And I bought this and a bunch of their stuff from that. And it's just got a little bit of a crinkle down here. You can see it, but that's all it had.
That's it.
So yeah, that's it. And they put it half price. But yeah, really good, heavy doom stuff from Sweden.
Ron?
I'm going traditional doom. UK Warning. Oh my gosh, that's hard to see. I even took it out of the plastic.
Oh, that's
Black and black.
Oh yeah, there we go.
Warning.
That
Watching
works.
from a Distance, 2006. This is a reissue on
saddest
Creation.
album of all time.
Yeah, this is one of. Oh yeah, absolutely. One of the most depressing albums I've ever heard.
Yeah,
But,
that's very good.
This is
It
their
was
second
released
album.
this week in tape as well here in Germany.
Oh yeah. This is their second album, and they became 30 Watt Sun after this, and 30 Watt Sun has about 2 albums. The good
just
stuff,
released a new
traditional
album.
doom, 3-piece band. One of my favorite 3-piece bands. Good stuff.
Yeah. It's probably one of the bands you probably will listen to, but maybe you'll get yourself a box of Kleenex just in case if you're feeling utterly miserable. This will
Yeah.
put you in, like from a dark corner to like the black hole.
Yeah.
To put it
And they have
mildly.
this entire album also live that they played in Roadburn, and they recorded and released it. So there's a live version of Watching from a Distance in Roadburn as well.
Yeah.
That Roadburn series put out some good stuff, just in general.
Yeah.
Where they recorded a bunch of good ones from Roadburn.
Yeah. With
Yeah, they
the
have a
stuff from
very
Warning is
eclectic
actually
lineup.
I'm sorry, you were saying something? Somebody?
No, I'm saying that Roadburn, they usually have a lot of mixed cast for their festivals. Like they are not afraid of experimenting with some bands that are doing something totally out of the blue. So I think it is great from them.
They've added some black metal bands on there quite a bit too.
All right. Well, speaking of black metal,
Yeah,
I mean,
Wayfarer
that's my,
played there the last.
Wayfarer's so awesome.
Coldovso is playing this year now, next month.
For my next pick, I'm going to go with something that finally arrived today in the mail.
Oh,
that's a good one.
Get the cassette and the CD. Worm, Forever Glade.
Yeah.
On $20 spin. Just look at that photo. Oh, that's a Doom aspect right there. Black metal Doom. Yeah, it's got
Black and
elements
Doom.
of death in there as well. Murky, dark, evil, sludgy. So I would say it's more evil than Cerebral Rot. Yeah, it's really good stuff. Oh, you got the vinyl too. Yeah, I got to get the vinyl next. But I've been waiting for a while for that. Should have been on my top 10 of 2021, but I couldn't get a copy until now. Trev?
Okay. I'm going with probably one of my favorite bands out of the whole lot next to the last one I'm going to show. I mean, Doom is just killer, but I picked this up
obsessed
last year.
Great.
Yeah, the debut record. I don't know what the CD is, so yeah. But the first time I heard this record was track number 1, Tombstone Highway. That whole bluesy sort of thing comes in with a just Wino is just almost perfect on guitar and vocals, almost perfect. It's really hard to not like this record. It's really hard to not like this record. If I could find the OG on vinyl, that'd be killer. But yeah, The Obsessed.
Okay, Obsessed.
Is it better than this?
Oh yeah, way better than that.
Okay.
But that's also good too.
Yeah, I haven't heard that other record before. I've only heard that one.
Yeah.
Church Within's pretty awesome too. That's probably my favorite one.
That was actually the first Obsessed I actually bought was Church Within. I bought that for like $14. Yeah. Everything Wino touches turns to gold, right, Dan?
You got it.
Wilson?
Oh yeah.
So, okay, next. This one is going to be a repeat, which is something that Trevor already mentioned before. Candlemass.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'll consider them the second one. And I just happened to get this not too long ago. This is the original Black Dragon pressing, marketed by Leviathan Records. So this is an original one of the original CDs here.
Nice.
Nice press.
Nice.
Very nice.
So, what can I say about this band? I mean, this is one of the most influential bands in the epic doom metal, and this one just
That is
aged
the
like
epic
wine.
one.
It
Yeah.
sounds so good. Of course, although it's funny because some of their songs they have like some of the fast-paced aspects of their song, like the song "Crystal Ball" and "A Sorcerer's Pledge." Some songs they go into like the very fast, like aggressive sound. And of course, you gotta have the lyrics all about sadness, depression, misery, solitude. It's like, but amazing album. This is probably the most unforgettable from their catalog, easily.
You like the Messiah stuff too, Wilson?
Messiah. Which Messiah are you referring to? The one from Europe?
Yeah, the singer.
No, I'm just trying to think.
Messiah
Maybe
Marco,
not.
from the second album, the one with a big hair.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'll show a picture of him soon. Wait for it.
Okay.
Yeah, he was on Tales of Creation was one.
Nightfall, Ancient Dreams.
Yeah. My wife
Even
was
in the
like,
Candle of the White album as well. He came back.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, he did.
That was a good one
The
too.
original singer of Mercy and also Memento Mori. Yeah.
A little anecdote about that dude is my wife was like, I was playing Candlemass and she was like, I kind of like this. And then she saw that video and she's like, now I can't take him seriously as soon as she saw him.
Was that for Bewitched?
Yeah, that was for Bewitched. Yeah.
God almighty, the thing just... I love that song, but it's like, oh, Jesus. I don't know.
So
weird.
this is,
We all
we're
know
at
this.
number 2, right? That was your number 2, Wilson. So number 1.
Yes, that's right.
Okay, all right, Alex.
Okay.
We're getting close to the end here. Getting close.
I'm going for a Dutch band. This is their last doom metal album record. After that, they became more atmospheric rock. Their first 2 albums were Death Doom Band, and then they had a switch in the lineup, which is the switch that made them what they are known for. But this first album still has a lot of this atmospheric doom metal that they had in the beginning, which is Mendelian by the Gathering.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wow!
First album with Anneke, the lead singer. Anneke van Heersbergen. Yeah,
I don't know this one.
This is a beautiful press that came out last year by Transcending Records.
I've never heard them, but I've heard of them. I know they were a doom band.
Yeah. I mean, this album is already in the transition mode. The first 2 albums are very Death Doom, in the same vein as Old My Dying Bride, Old Amorphis, for example. Yeah.
And Sempiternal
this
Death
is
Rain
their
too.
last doom metal record. After that, they became sort of atmospheric rock, which is still a band that I love. You know.
Yeah, they're very their later stuff is like very catchy, almost pop-like.
Yeah.
Nighttime
But it's
version,
very
that
deep
one?
pop. Yeah. This one is called Mendelian.
Yeah.
It's
That's
the
a
third
huge
album.
want list item for me.
Yeah. And I don't know, when I want to relax, this is the album I go. You know, it always puts me in a good mood. I always get very chilled and, you know, it's almost hypnotic, her voice. Yeah. That's my number 2.
So I'm going to go with a Doom supergroup. So this one features Lee Dorian, of course, from Cathedral and Napalm Death, Greg Anderson and Stephen O'Malley from Sun, and Justin Graves from Iron Monkey. And he was in Electric Wizard for a little while, too. Teeth of Lions Rule the Divine.
Oh.
This is
Oh,
probably
yeah.
one of the most bleakest doom,
Huh.
produced by the awesome Billy Anderson, who
Oh yes.
you know, everything he touches turns to gold, I think. But yeah, very much like a little bit like Sun, but a little bit more, I guess, song oriented. There's actually, you know, some drums and stuff like
Never
that.
heard of that before.
Super heavy. I'm noticing a lot of a theme with my picks here.
Named after an Earth album, right?
Yes.
Or Earth song. Earth
Oh.
song.
Hampton is the name, or Rampton is the name of the album. But yeah, only 3 songs on here, and the first one's a half hour. So you have
Wow.
to have some patience for this album, but I love it.
And what are they called again, Dan?
Teeth of Lions Rule the Divine.
Jesus, Murphy.
I know.
They're
Fully.
great. They're great.
But if you're into stuff like Conate and Burning Witch, you'll probably like those guys.
They're great.
Okay.
We should do a ranking of Stephen O'Malley albums someday.
Yeah.
Nice.
Good luck with that.
Well, a top
I
five,
don't have that
yeah.
very many, so
Maybe not a
you
ranking.
gotta count me on that
That
one.
guy's everywhere.
I thought they had a lot.
He even did like the cover art or the design work for that winter one, I think he showed earlier.
He's worked with a lot of bands. He did a Cathedral album too, End Time.
This winter here?
Yeah. It says on the Discogs page, Stephen O'Malley on the design of it.
But I think he did the remaster version for Southern Lord. There's a different art.
Yeah.
It says the artwork was done by Veronica Cross.
Yeah, no, but this is the original art. I'm talking. It has a new version. I mean, it came in a slipcase, the Southern Lord version.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
with the zine.
Are you, or
this one
use
too,
of art?
End Time by Cathedral.
Mine's in a case. Mine
Yeah.
End Time.
This is the earache one.
Have you got that Conate as well, Dan?
So is mine.
Yeah.
Mine's earache, but it's in a regular case.
Right. Yeah, I got that Conate. So far, it's almost a little boring, the one I've got. But
Yeah, you have to be in a mood.
You got to be in a mood.
No, I love
You can do
Conate.
like a 20-minute song or whatever. Yeah. Okay, where are we? Chris?
I'm next, I think.
Okay.
So my next one's Graves at Sea.
Nice.
The curse that is. I think they're originally from Arizona. I think they're in Oregon now. I can't remember. It's on Relapse.
Wow, that's a band I haven't heard in a very long time.
That's probably their
They're
best
great.
one.
Yeah.
I can't pick one. I like all their shit. It's all good. I don't know. This one will put me to sleep because it relaxes me. This is a good record.
Is it Death Doom or is just like regular?
It's
Doom?
just like I think it's kind of like
Stoner?
I think they're heavily influenced by Sabbath, like that style.
Okay.
And I think if I remember right, the vocals are kind of growly, but I've listened to that for a really long time. So
Okay.
I think
It's
just
there's a
like-
little bit of a hardcore influence on them too. A little bit.
yeah.
No one's shown any sleep yet.
Nope.
Yeah, I'm avoiding that
That's stoner.
just because it's so
Yeah,
obvious.
I still count it. I still count them.
It's just so obvious. I didn't want to pull that.
Cliff's next pick, sleep.
No, I got some Epic too that's pretty heavily
yeah.
influenced by. It reminds me a lot of Candlemass, but Crypt Sermon. This is their album from
Oh, that's
2019.
a great one.
No, that's a
Yeah.
great album
Nice.
cover.
Yeah,
I love that.
The Ruins of Fading Light. Great. This album is awesome. This was my album of the year for 2019. I loved this album. Probably the only pre-order I did that whole year. I was super excited about it. These guys are also they're a Philly band. So I like Philly bands because I grew up right outside of Philly. So I try to
Ooh, I like that.
Cliff,
Yeah,
is that where
so-
Devil Masters from Philly?
And what's that called again? Chris?
yeah, Devil Masters from Philly. Yeah,
They're cool. Kind of like a black metal
Devil
Sam Hain.
yeah, they're pretty awesome.
Yeah.
They're really cool. There's a lot of really cool like punk metal band coming out of Philly right now. Like that band Zorn too is also really cool coming out of there. Who the hell else? There's a bunch of them. I can't think of them off the top of my head. Yeah, this is just like super. In my opinion, it's like It's like Candlemass worship, but a little bit more on the like epic heavy metal side of things. Super sick. Good album. If you haven't heard these guys, you should check them out.
I have to check them out. Yeah.
That looks sick.
Yeah. I've got the single collection or the demo that they redid on an LP, and I've got Satan Spits on Children of Light too on vinyl, which is like the sickest yellow I've ever seen. Hold on, I'm gonna grab that because it's right here.
They're pretty original sounding. It's almost like, and I don't know, Jason, do you find some of their guitar riffs and tones almost sound like black metal Husker du?
That sounds funny.
But I saw them at a punk show here in Ottawa. It was awesome.
Yeah,
It's
They've
like
got a
mixed with hardcore bands and stuff.
they've got a ton of. I don't know if it's gonna show up on this, but this is like the ugliest neon yellow I've ever seen on this record. Doesn't turn up on the camera the way it
Oh
is
god, yeah, that is
Kind of like
pretty
a
in real life.
Oh, I know.
yellow
What was that?
color.
Is
Yeah.
that the comp?
There's a new version
this
of
is-
Entombed.
this is
Left
their
Hand Cap
LP.
in the same
Oh,
color.
that's the new one. Yeah,
Yeah,
It's so ugly, it's
Actually-
cool.
I actually think there's too much color. Yeah, there's just way too much color going on there.
nice piss yellow.
I think that album's awesome.
This one is like this is the compilation one on Relapse, right?
It's like
Oh,
I'm
Which I
gonna
think
need to
has these
check that
Steve
out.
Evans.
it's like Fresh Prince Dayglow yellow.
They're
I'm gonna
pretty
definitely
young
need
too,
that.
aren't they?
Yeah, they're young guys.
Yeah.
Great to see them live if you get a chance. They burn candles and stuff, and it's kind of thrashy.
Yeah,
black
they have like
punk.
cobwebs on the whole stage and stuff. It's crazy.
Nice.
All right, Ron, number 2.
I'm going back to the Funeral Doom. Going to Finland here. Shape of
Oh,
Despair.
okay.
Monotony Fields. Fantastic album. This is the album I put on if I want to relax. But super heavy, super atmospheric. My wife loves it too. She's giving me the thumbs up. But fantastic album.
They're
This is
very
the first
melodic.
one.
Yeah.
The lead singer from Amorphous used to be in Shape of Despair, but this is the first one without him. Fantastic album though. 2014 Season of Mist Records.
Nice. See, I was gonna pick. I was supposed to show a Funeral Doom album. Actually, I had this tape. Funeralium is the band.
Oh
yeah.
yes. Yeah, I know that one.
But I think it's at the shop, and it's really cool. It's like I think 2 songs are like 20 minutes long, and 2 songs are like 10 minutes long. Pretty cool though. But since I'm gonna go for my number 1. It's like a toss up for me. I don't know. I was gonna go with this one.
Oh yes.
Death Doom. It's very death metal though, right? And they're like super short songs too, so it's kind of fun. But in the end, I'm going to go with this band that I'm so loving lately, which I just recently discovered, the Gullhammer.
Yes.
Oh, Gullhammer. Yeah.
Oh, Gullhammer from Japan.
If Gullhammer counts, my Hellhammer should have counted as well.
I know, right? what about this one? What about this one, Alex?
No,
This is
I
a
like
lot of
them.
slow tracks.
You're off by 2 letters.
I used
Hey, I
to tape
agreed on
trades
that
with Vivian Slaughter like 20 years ago.
Yeah?
She sent me
Okay.
cool noise stuff from Japan like 20 years ago, straight from the
really?
store.
Wow.
This is rules.
I think
And
she's
it's got
living
like,
in Europe right now.
It's got some blast beat stuff too, and then it's got some really great doomy stuff. So it's a good mix.
Got to know them when they were still only releasing demos. It's nice.
So actually, I had a top 6 because I had Autopsy in there too. But anyway, Trevor, what's your number 1?
I'm just
Give it a
gonna.
bullet.
So I'm gonna show my number 1, but I'm also gonna pull up a couple extra records just because I borrowed them off Andrew Earl, and he wants me to show them off, so I'm gonna do it. And I'm gonna be the arsehole, and I'm gonna say that this band actually would be proto Death Doom if you ask my fucking opinion. That's Cathedral. Not this.
I wouldn't say that's proto. That's full on. Fuck death.
Yeah.
Dude.
Well, I mean, it came out when like in the 80s, didn't it?
91, I think.
1990.
Yeah.
91. Is it 92? Because that was with
91.
Lee Dorian after he left Napalm.
Yeah.
Oh, it's 91. Yeah, I think.
91,
Okay. 91.
So
Is that the first
this
one?
is just slow, miserable, and it's fucking sexy. I love it. Now moving on. Like I said, Andrew's not up on the stream, but he wanted me to show these. Another Cathedral in Memoriam.
Oh yeah.
It's good.
And this is on a purple finish.
Nice.
And I put this on last night, and the first time, so morning of New Day, it is absolutely slow, miserable. It makes me want to just sit there and go, I fucking hate everything. I hate everybody. I don't like you. I don't like this guy. I don't like my cat.
Dead flowers.
I haven't put this one on yet, but this will be later on, The Last Spire. And that's going to be also probably more misery and woe. And this is on a really nice white vinyl. I really like that, actually. Yeah. So Cathedral started Doom. They started Death Doom. Basically, it's Cathedral, everybody else. That's my opinion. If you don't like it,
I think that Winter was before Cathedral, wasn't it?
yeah.
Autopsy was before Cathedral.
Paradise Lost.
Also before.
Lee Dorian, fucking goddammit. That's my opinion. That's my thought.
All right, Wilson.
Okay, so this one has already been mentioned by Ron Haggerty. He just in the start, but I'm gonna have to go with Disembowelment.
There you go.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Yep, I have the original cassette. I managed to get this for free from a trader like a long time ago.
Nice.
That's in immaculate condition.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Jesus.
It still plays well as far as things go. So, in case as a recap, yeah, they're a death doom band, funeral death doom band from Australia, and they do have their plenty of fast moments in their songs, which I absolutely love, and it kind of goes transcend into the slow down into this very slow, miserable, like misery-filled sound. Although one of the songs they had a female vocalist in one of their songs. It's the one that was last for about 2.5 minutes. That's pretty good. So, love this band. This is probably the one when I first heard of this, I was blown away by it.
Yeah,
the first song.
That was a life changer. Yeah.
Yes.
I
and
definitely agree with that.
So I'd say this is probably my number one because this is like Death Doom done perfectly, and this one ages like fine wine. So, and now as I think somebody mentioned, I don't know if it was Alex or Chris or maybe Dan, but yeah, some of the band members would later be in the band Inverloch.
It wasn't me because I don't know about Inverloch.
Alex, I think, did.
Yeah,
it was Ron. Yeah.
Oh, it was Ron.
Yeah,
okay, sorry.
Oh, was it? Oops.
He was wrong.
Yeah. Yeah, Inverloch is a great band. Yeah, it's a great follow up. Even though they don't have very many, really only have 2 releases to date. So it'll be nice if we could hear more of them. But
all right, The Witchfinder, number 1.
Okay, that's the easiest pick of the round. Best doom metal album of all time. I've seen some people got the right band, but not the right album. Candlemas Nightfall. And when you think about doom metal, for me, this is the album. Every song is a fucking 10 out of 10, including the intros and the interludes. And as I mentioned, I mean, listen to Samaritan, the most Christian and the most evil song at the same time. You look at the Messiah, the face of fucking Doom.
Yeah.
This is the man. There's no way a band can be better than this. This is Swedish gold as the color it shows. Nothing more to say.
If you're not wearing a cape, you're not in a Doom band.
Drop.
I wonder what kind of hairspray that he uses to keep his hair, his coiffure.
Aquanet.
It's like glue.
That is pretty dope.
Jeez, nice coiffure.
This Buzz Osborne haircut.
I thought that was Meatloaf. Wow. Okay, well there you go. You laid it out, man. Candlemas for the number 1.
Let's go.
Landlord.
That will be the number 0 as well.
So going back to Forced Equilibrium for just 1 second, who picked the Hellhammer record earlier?
Me.
Yes.
Oh, Alex.
Absolutely a Doom band.
No.
Hellhammer
Thank
riffs.
you.
There are Hellhammer riffs all over that Forced of Equilibrium
Oh
record.
man.
All
There
over
you go. There you go. And I should
My number 1 pick, though, going back to St. Vitus, the first one.
Rad record.
To me, Scott Regers is the best. I love Lionel's voice, but he fits this band so much better. This album came out in '84, but it was, I think, recorded in '82, and there was
82
litigation going on with SST. So, they were notorious for ripping off bands. But anyway, the crown jewel on this album is absolutely Burial at Sea. Probably one of the bleakest doom metal songs ever made.
And Graves at Sea covers that song too, by the way.
Yeah.
Okay.
So does Goatsnake.
Yes.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, that's
Which
right.
is on this split with Burning Witch. This was out on Hydra Head.
Yeah.
Burning Witch Goatsnake split. But they cover Burial at Sea on that.
So Dan, what the fuck is up with Saint Vitus retitling their 2019 record Saint Vitus?
I think it's just because Scott Regers was back in the band, maybe, or something. I don't know.
That's an amazing record too, by the way. That thing absolutely fucking rips.
See, I like the new Vitus stuff, but I like the
shit's rad
with the raw production. Like the new stuff sounds almost too good. I like it when they're a bit more raw sounding.
Well, I mean, you know what my number one is, anyways.
Yeah.
Which doesn't even feature Regers, but yeah.
All right, Chris.
So mine's kind of a novelty. Upside Down Cross.
Yeah.
What the
well,
fuck
I pulled this because you guys mentioned Jay Mascis, and Jay Mascis is on this record. He's
Okay,
on this
there
record.
you go. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
That's Seth
This is on-
Platinum's band.
Maybe I can't remember. They have fake names on it.
Yeah,
It's
the
on
guy
Tang.
kind of thing is in that.
Yeah, this is fucking good. This is good. It's a novelty, but it's good.
That's how I
Yeah,
started.
'cause you mentioned that, so I figured I'd pull this out.
How I started
They
with
have two
Jay.
records. They have two records, and only this one's on LP. The other one's on CD, maybe cassette. I mean, cassette, maybe. And this is the better of the two.
Stoner rock or what?
Well, I said novelty because it's kind of like the Melvins, like early Melvins, except it is got doom kind of to it. It's just a weird record, but I thought it'd be fun to show it.
That's funny, yeah.
Yeah.
Cliff.
Now mine, I don't know if everybody considers this doom, but it's definitely a slow, heavy record. I'll do Earth's Hex printing in the art.
Yeah, they're definitely doom. Earth is a really good band.
Drone.
Awesome.
Yeah, they're more droney for sure. Their early stuff maybe has some doom, some more doom in it. This has a lot of like I get a lot of country western feel in this one, or like dark country vibes. Yeah, it definitely is, but it's definitely heavy and depressing for sure.
Have you heard the Bug record, Cliff? The record
Yeah, I
with
have
Peter
that too.
That's so good.
I don't have there's two of them, right? I have
the 3-disc
one and not the other one. I don't have the 3-disc one. I have the other one they did earlier.
Oh, the EP.
Yeah, I have that.
I need that. That's good. That's good.
That is really good. The Bug stuff is really good. I'm a nerd
The third
for
record
this
on the second one, it's got J.K. Broderick on one of the records too.
Okay, cool.
Yes, it's interesting.
I almost pulled that one, Cliff.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It was a tie between this and the Bees Made Honey and the Lion's Skull. It was a tie between these two because they're my two favorite. This is the best. This is the best era of Earth, in my opinion.
I like the early first couple records the most.
I love those too. But like I said, I'm a nerd for this is one of the bands that I'm a nerd for, and I have a stack like this in my collection of Earth records.
Nice. Wow.
So
a lot of double.
But I had to pull Earth.
That's a band I got to get in my collection.
Also, can I show a couple? I want to show a couple deep dive ones. These are just 7 inches, but this is Machine That Flashes. They're like kind of noisy, sludgy doom. Really cool, like dark as hell sounding. They only did this and a couple CDs in the 90s. But if you guys like the sludgier, it's like really raw, a lot of heavy bass, like heavy bass in this. This is really cool.
Yeah, that's listed as hardcore in Discogs, but yeah.
They're definitely slow. They have hardcore punk. Both these bands I'm going to show have kind of like a punk feel because that's where I come from.
Yeah.
Crusty punk feel to them. And this band Seized also is another one.
Oh, I have that. I think I have that.
Yeah.
That's funny.
This band Seized, I don't think they did much. I think there's another split. They're both splits. I don't know if they did anything other than those 2 splits, but that band Seized they're really heavy, sludgy, cool stuff. They have that really 90s sludgy sound, and I really like that. So just a couple check out if you guys
Yeah, I do have that.
want to
I
check
did.
them out.
How funny.
Re-listen to that seized stuff. You'll be surprised how good it is.
Yeah, I'm going to have to because I don't remember it at all.
Ronnie.
All right. Well, I've got a runner-up because it's really a two-way tie for my number one. So, but it's been shown.
Yeah.
Force of Equilibrium. It's just a perfect album.
It is
good.
So, Force of Equilibrium. That's my runner-up. So Alex had to go and show Nightfall, so I went and picked this out because between Ancient Dreams and Nightfall, they're really very much equal to me. So I have an original Metal Blade record.
That's
Nice.
cool. That's
Wow.
cool.
Nice.
Great one.
Impressive.
But
Yeah,
I
mine
think
also have
this killer is Nightfall. I love them. So my favorite doom metal band of all time.
Definitely.
How long have you been collecting doom metal for, Ron? Like,
Well,
before
I was
Overkill or
collecting it
after
for a while
Overkill?
on CD when I had my CD collection. Then I sold it off years and years ago, and I've been slowly rebuilding it since 2015. I probably have about 150 albums right now. I want to show something though that I got since I have a whole bunch of Canadians around me here. This is a Canadian funeral doom band called Atramentus.
Oh, I have it.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
It's called Stygian. The album. It's fantastic. It's so heavy.
It is fantastic indeed.
And it's slow, like all the way through the album. It's slow until the very end.
Yeah.
Like the last 5 minutes is a black metal song.
Great one.
If
and
it has only 3 songs.
Yeah.
The entire album.
Song is 23 minutes long. So
if you look at that, if you look at the front of that album cover, like if you like straight on, that's almost look at it and think, Souls of Black.
Yeah, it's this Polish artist. I guess his name is Marius Lewandowski.
It's amazing.
He's done a lot of different covers recently. He did the Bell Witch covers.
Yep.
He did this band as well. Do you know this one? Jupiterian?
Nope.
It's a sludge doom metal band from Brazil.
Cover's cool.
Yeah. It's
very cool.
It's also the artwork from the same guy who drew the Atramentus one, Marius Lewandowski. Check this album if you want. If you like something very slow and very heavy. Okay,
What
man,
else you
I've got a lot of
You
doom metal
You
here.
got other
as well.
ones? Any other ones you want to show there, Ron?
Oh yeah.
Runners up. Runners up.
Okay.
Oh,
Hang
can
on
we
a
do
second.
runner
I
up
want to
ones?
see your whole collection.
Yeah, we got
Hang on a second. How about,
runner up.
you heard
You
that?
guys know that?
Loose the Swans, My Dying Bride.
Oh, yeah.
Turn Loose the Swans. One of the funniest fucking album titles ever.
Yeah.
That would be my second favorite one from My Dying Bride.
Oh yeah.
I told that to the wife one day, and she goes, "Wait, they're a doom band, but their album title is Turn Loose the Swans."
Yeah, it's weird.
I don't fucking know.
What's that other My Dying Bride album? That's something percent. This is weird.
34.788% complete.
Yeah, what's up with
There.
that? That's weird.
But that's not a doom metal album. That's not even a metal album. That's like industrial whatever.
Yeah, it's more.
I've only owned one My Dying
More for
Bride.
Congregation?
Dark River.
Ooh, that band rules.
That's
They
a great
are
one.
phenomenal. Yeah.
The Mono
Everything they put out has been
very good album.
excellent.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Does any one of you have
That was a
Worship,
Def Leppard
Last Vinyl Before Doomsday?
Oh,
Yeah, I
no,
heard
but
about
that's
them. I don't have them, but I heard
That's
about them.
my
I
favorite
actually like their
funeral
stuff.
doom metal, funeral doom of all times. I don't have it now. I used to have back in Brazil, but I sold it. I'm gonna buy that again for sure. And the singer, the lead singer, he killed himself in Canada on a travel 20 years ago.
Wow.
Oof.
That's the album. Like
Dark
that's
Winter.
the funeral doom album.
Okay.
I don't know about you guys, but I kind of count this band as doom as well.
Oh, Godflesh, Selfless.
What,
Yeah,
Doom
they're-
Industrial.
It's fairly doomy. Like
very doomy. Yeah.
Street
But,
Cleaner, especially.
Yeah, I was just listening to that today. Street Cleaner.
Yeah, I love Street Cleaner.
Yeah.
It's heavy.
Oh, hello there, person waving. At the
That's
camera.
my daughter. That's my daughter, Carrie.
Oh,
Hello
hello there.
The Doom
She
Fest.
likes some Funeral Doom too. She likes Ahab.
Excellent. Okay. Oh, Cliff's got a record. Look at
Some Italian
Oh,
pro.
my son
hides
You know
from me.
this? Chain Violet Theater.
Chain, yeah.
I've seen that around.
He
I've
was the
never
guitar
listened
player
to it,
of
though.
Death SS, like the Italian band.
Okay.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, they're related.
Oh.
Yes, now I remember.
And the thing is, he sings in a language that he created himself because the guy couldn't speak English, but he thought that Italian wouldn't sound that great. So he sings something that sounds like English. The name of the songs are in English, but the language is like
Made up.
made up.
Well, it's not Esperanto, is it?
Which is the name of the song.
Kind of like Slowly We Rot.
Yeah, it is great. I mean, look at the guy. He's like the Tony Iommi from hell.
Look at that unibrow.
I'm gonna have to find that.
He did
That
some
sounds
stuff
too
with,
interesting
Lee
for me
Dorian, too.
not to find.
Yeah, I mean, he's still active nowadays, if I'm not wrong.
Alex, did he do some stuff with Lee Dorian as well? I think one album.
Might be. I'm not quite sure. But I mean, he's been very active for the last 30 years, 40 years almost. So.
Yep, awesome guitar player.
Oh, you know what?
But he's very
Any other-
bipolar. You see that every album has a different thematic that sort of contradict the previous one. So he's got a lot of satanic albums, and then he has this one called Detaching from Satan.
Weird.
The insert is
I'm gonna
like,
go, guys. I'll see you guys later.
Okay,
see you guys.
See you
Bye.
guys.
See ya.
Bye.
and he's like, well, this album is distancing itself from Satanism, which is a philosophy not as of high value. There's something written about that. I can't find.
Oh,
and
when
they're
did
all
he
like
put these records
purple
out? Like,
press.
what is this?
It's
2000s?
HR Records. I guess it's a German.
Oh yeah, High Roller Records.
High Roller, yeah.
He did some stuff on Rise Above too, I believe.
Yeah, Lee Dorian's label.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so
Surprised no
that
one
might
mentioned
be
this band.
Hold on, I'll be right back.
Surprised no one mentioned Count Raven.
I've got that tape.
As we were talking about Saint Vitus, the lead singer from Count Raven, did the COD album with them.
Yep.
Yes, which is
I mean,
my
it's
favorite.
all written in Italian, but it says here, the language that he speaks is not English. It's a evolution of continuities regarding dark and the darkest sense of Death SS, but brings a new, higher ideology superior to the one that of Satanism, which is limited and somehow it was seen as something diverse. I mean, it's written in Italian.
Good
I'm
Lord.
not
Sounds very
100% fluent in Italian, but I
he
can
was thinking
understand
too
quite well.
hard maybe on that one. Maybe he might have been thinking too hard on that one.
Yeah.
Are there extras we want to show? Anybody else got extras?
How's no
You
one
guys-
talked about this yet? Electric
Yeah.
Lizard.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
They got mentioned but not showed.
Yeah. This
Yeah,
is,
Dope Throne could be my pick as well.
and I'm just gonna do a couple quick hits here. These are kind of doom metal albums by bands I wouldn't consider doom metal. Melvin's Bluey Porch Treatments.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Through Silver and Blood.
Ah, yes, good on
That's
those.
definitely a doom metal album.
Typo Negative, World Coming Down, which is probably their heaviest.
Yep.
Celtic Frost, Monotheist.
That was so disgustingly good.
And I find this is a really doomy album. The last Dark Throne album, Eternal Hails.
Oh yeah.
They stated that was that Doom was a big influence on that album.
Yeah. I mean,
It's like Celtic Frost meets
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't have much more. My phone's actually going to be like shit in the bed and dying here soon. Only thing I really want to show is repping mine and Dan's boys from Moncton and Jay too. That is the band Zom. This is Middle Eastern Mantra Doom. You want to talk about going to sleep? This will put you to sleep, but it'll make you just happy as a fucking pig in your own filth.
It's almost meditative. Yeah, it's true.
Very. This came out 2014 on I Hate Records, and it's just
Classic.
holy shit. I mean,
that may have to go on the want list.
That's a
Yeah.
I need a
two-piece,
doom band
right?
that starts with Z.
It's pretty minimalist, right? It's just drums and bass and all the pedals.
and throat singing. Last but not least,
Yeah.
what the fuck's all the obituary? I just don't have any,
Oh yeah.
unfortunately.
Right there.
Oh,
I just pulled it out.
All right.
All the incomplete.
Thanks, Rod.
Speaking of non-doom bands that have doom, and this is
God.
definitely their doomiest album. This is my
Yeah.
second favorite death metal album of all time. Right there.
Oh man, I love Obituary too.
I haven't listened to that at all, but now I have to go listen to Cause of Death because it's Cause of Death.
Another
just
band,
have to.
Alex, that like Obituary that brings the Hellhammer.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, Hellhammer cut the cross.
Yeah.
Yeah, Cause of Death. They have that.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
It's like a groovy version of Hellhammer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
True.
Obituary has a lot of groove
From
that Hellhammer doesn't have.
So
I
what we're
think
saying
Obituary,
is
like you need to listen to Obituary once a week at least.
Yeah.
It's a must.
Required listening.
so what we're saying essentially is Lee Dorian, Scott Riegers, and Tom G. Warrior is the essential bits of doom. Is that what we're saying here? Tony Iommi riffs. Okay,
Listen,
that's-
everything goes
definitely.
back to Hellhammer. Okay, they're in my top 5 metal bands of all time.
We should do next week
No.
like the top 5 first wave of black metal albums. It could
Ooh, that'd
I
be
won't be
Yeah,
around.
fun.
what do we want to do next week? We got a bunch of ideas here.
Yeah,
I was
so
gonna do metalcore versus crossover bands, but it'd be too unfair to the metalcore because
I agree with that.
Well, I like
Metalcore.
90s metalcore. I mean, not the really crappy 2000s metalcore, which makes me want to cry.
Yeah, I tried
It's
some
still more
recently, it
hardcore
wasn't-
influence like
Didn't go
VOD.
well. Didn't go well.
Yeah. VOD is really good.
Yeah.
I was thinking like VOD, Integrity, Madball, Sick of It All,
Exactly.
Ringworm,
Dead Guy.
Dead
Dead
Guy.
Guy,
Yes, I have the their album Fixation on a Coworker. I have the original LP of that.
Yeah, it was on Victory.
Yep.
Or maybe we should go classic thrash, top 5 classic thrash albums.
I can do that.
yeah, same here.
What do you mean by classic? Are we talking about the big four, or are we talking about 80s?
No.
Like,
Everything,
No, you don't
everything
forget the
after the
Germans.
Boys from Hell is forbidden.
Huh?
Actually,
Everything
it can be new
from
or old.
Boys
It's,
from Hell is forbidden.
it's your top
Otherwise, it's
5
not classic
thrash.
trash.
oh,
Something that I wanted to mention too, and I think I might have told Dan, but Jason and I got talking about like visiting some of the scenes in some of the big areas. For
Yeah.
instance, like San Francisco, LA, like that, the thrash where it was born, how all that shit.
Texas.
Texas,
metal. Power
um,
trip.
New Orleans.
yes, New Orleans.
Right,
That's
totally.
probably going to be the one Dan and I are going to like go nuts over. Georgia, as Dan mentioned, the UK, Florida death
Yeah,
metal,
definitely do.
New York
You guys
hardcore
should-
crossover and all that shit.
New
You
York,
guys should pick five big
Stockholm
ones
as well.
and get one. Everybody shows one from each city.
Yeah.
That works for me.
Oh, okay.
Great
That works
one.
for me.
That's an idea.
Because I know I don't have 5.
Finland too.
I don't
You don't
have
have
5
5
for a
Texas?
lot of those.
I think
I
got
might
about
have
4
5
Texas.
Texas.
That's
Might have
true,
5
yeah.
Texas, but I'm not sure.
All
no,
right,
I
boys.
think I only got Power Trip. I don't have any other. I can't think of any really.
War Master's from Texas.
Yeah, War Masters with death metal.
Frozen
Yeah.
Soul, High Command. High Command, are they from Texas? Where are they from?
Was it
They
Rigor
just sound
Mortis
like
from
they're from
Texas?
They might have been.
Florida's bigger in Texas.
I think so.
Florida, we could obviously do Florida all day and all night.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
It's
Florida.
more like
Yeah, that's
death
pretty much
metal,
it.
I'd say.
Yeah.
Wow, Florida. I mean, that's yeah.
Yeah.
I've got one more doom metal question for you guys. Do you guys
Okay.
consider Manila Road a doom metal band or
No.
No.
Not at all.
No.
But I love
Not
the
at all.
album.
No, not really.
There's some traditional doom in there.
Yeah.
The thing is, his
Proto
vocal
doom.
resembles a lot of the vocals on Pagan Altar and Kirith Ungol. Because he
Yes.
has like this.
I was
Yeah.
about to mention Sirathungal.
Yeah.
Glass.
Yeah.
Like his
That
nose
sounds
is
like-
constantly clogged. I
You know,
love it.
you know who that sounds like, Alex?
Who?
It almost sounds like the from Chris Barnes.
Have you seen like the recent Twitter fuzz between Chris Barnes and something he was mentioning that he despises all of the new death metal bands? He was listening to a podcast.
Yeah, he's a clown.
Yeah,
He is.
I think it was
he
started
died back
when
in '94, and they just forgot to bury him. You know.
yeah, it has to do with George Corpse Grinder Fisher. He mentioned that when I first heard that guy's like, I got physically ill.
Yeah,
Oh, dude. Top 5 grind albums. Oh,
Yeah.
man.
That's easy.
That's a good one.
Okay.
I'm going to need to
I
get
got some
some
grind
in that
bands.
case.
Trevor's going to have to get backup on that one.
Number one.
And then we could have some crust in there, too. Which one?
Brutal Truth, yeah. That's a good one. That's a really good one.
Man, Extreme Responses.
Another Philly band.
Number one is
I don't have any to show, but I can certainly tell you which are my top 5 or whatever. So, all right, boys, I'm out of here because my phone's
right.
going to say "fuck
Hey,
off."
Trevor.
See you, Trevor.
Bye, Trevor.
See you later,
All right,
boys.
see you, Trevor. All right,
See you later.
See you, man.
All right.
I'm gonna
so
hop off,
We got
come
no
back.
consensus here yet, but we can think on it.
We could do this one,
Trash.
but it could be just us.
Oh, only
Do it
because he
top
left.
Kiss
Trev
album.
left.
Well,
I have a better
if you're
idea.
gonna do Kiss, no, I can't. I don't have any Kiss albums, so I don't know much about them. So you had to
We're
count
gonna
me
help
out
you.
that one.
We're going to help you out.
I have a
Maybe
bunch.
everyone
Sure.
could pick a theme, and everybody shows a different top 5.
There you go.
Could do that too.
Well, that would be a little chaotic now, would it?
It would, but it would be fun.
All right. Well, maybe we'll keep it simple. We'll go with the thrash, and then we'll go with the grind.
First wave black metal, go for it.
Black metal. Yeah, I know. I got.
I
lots
just
of
want
that.
an excuse to use my Hellhammer.
There you go.
Well, it can come up in anyone.
Pretty much, yeah.
So, Alex, what
Celtic
do
Frost
fans
could come
have?
up in glam. Yeah,
That's
there's
true.
that.
They could.
These are the bootlegs, eh? There, Alex.
Yeah. The yellow goat and the version that he wanted actually to release the golden goat. I also have the white original version, but I
Yeah,
like the
same here.
bootleg
I got the
covers
original.
more.
I almost picked up that one with the Obi, the gold goat, because that was a bootleg. That was on Nuclear War Now for a while, and I
kept
thinking I was going to pick it up, and I
It's the
kept putting
most
it off.
beautiful
but then it was
brass
gone.
ever of the record, even despite it doesn't sound as good as the OG. But the problem is,
I'm never
by
gonna be
OG,
able to
I'm not
afford it.
talking about the original golden goat, like the yellow goat, which is impossible to find out for less than €1,000 or something.
Oh yeah, it's very expensive.
But the thing
Way
is,
above my pay grade.
after '91, every press of that record was pressed from the CD. I don't know why. Black Mark fucked it up. I think they lost the masters or probably
I think
recorded
my
up on it.
understanding there, Alex, is the masters for the first 3 battery were damaged at some point, and they basically, to hide these defects, they had to EQ it and brickwalled it. I mean, the
makes
return, there's like 3 or 4 different masters of that album, which is crazy. And
but the return sounds good. I mean, the first album, the vinyl, there's not even like a version, despite the first 2 presses, like the yellow goat and the original white goat, that sounds better than what came after.
yeah, I had the what is it? Not the combat. Sorry, I had the one under one flag, which uses the metal parts, the metal stampers from the Swedish pressing, original Swedish pressing.
Yeah, Wilson. Yeah, Wilson, you know Dan Lee here from Occult Burial. He had he made a digital copy before of the first battery from the cassette, like a tape to digital. That's a pretty sick version.
Yeah, I have the as I said, it's always go with the originals if you want the best sounding, because all subsequent later versions, it's not good.
Well, I have the Black Mark reissue, but I guess Alex.
It's good enough for me.
No, they're good. They're all good. They're all good.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. I mean, it's Battery. It's the best band ever. Fuck off.
Yeah, I agree.
No, I'm more of a purist. I just want the original sound. I don't want any really screwed up sound. It's got the badly mangled audio. I got spoiled. When I first heard of it, I was blown away. But when I heard the originals from the
I even like their new phrase as well.
Yes, that's great. It's a great record. I just picked that up last year too. Finally got that in my collection.
Supposed to be the release after Blood, Fire, Death. But he thought it was too extreme of a change, and he put out Hammer Hard before.
Yeah, that's an excellent album.
And Twilight of the
Alex,
Gods.
I showed this to Wilson last week, but Quorthon's solo album.
I love it. It's a very good album.
I've
I
actually
find it
never
very,
heard that one.
Very Alice in Chains. I love it.
Yes, a lot of grunge in it.
Yeah, sounds like Alice in Chains. And he did a lot of great
gonna look that
covers as well. I mean, he put out like covers of the Beatles, covers of Motorhead for Ace of Spades. They all sound great. Sex Pistols. He used to do a lot of fun covers.
Well, that was
Yeah, I got
Quorthon's
that.
background. Well, he's a punk guy, wasn't he?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
You
that
kind of
bootleg
get that
record,
from the first battery.
You get it
album,
from the
especially.
first couple. Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah,
I mean, the
for
first one's pretty much Motorhead
Punk.
worship. And
Yeah.
Yeah. Heavy Motorhead worship. Yeah.
Yeah.
Venom, Motorhead worship.
Venom. Yeah.
He wouldn't say Venom. I know they had a
No,
beef.
no,
No,
I
he
don't
has that
know
whole
why.
thing.
You know, it's so obvious. I mean, he took
It
the
really
name of
is.
his band from Venom. He took the concept of the first cover from Venom. He took every song from Venom, and he's like, "No, I never heard about Venom before." You
Like
know?
I never
Fuck
heard
off.
them before.
Yeah,
Yeah,
fuck
he
you,
tends
man.
to revise his history for quite a long time before his death.
But that's
Yeah.
kind of the point I was making earlier about Sabbath not really being a doom metal band, where like it's almost like that with Venom. They kind of created the roots of black metal, but I wouldn't say that they
Yeah.
played black metal. That would be more what Bathory did.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
They were definitely a heavy metal, like a heavy metal band than anything,
Because
and they just put the
Bathory-
satanic in there for a gimmick.
Yeah.
You know?
Bathory introduced the concept of atmosphere that you have in the sound as well. You know, this
Mhm.
lo-fi that actually becomes a different layer of information on the music. That
Mhm.
Venom
All right, we're
doesn't
getting
have.
way too ahead of ourselves. We're getting into the black metal discussion already. I can see. All right, we're gonna wrap it up. This was awesome. We got the Doom. We covered Doom. I'll send you guys out a message for what's up next week.
Okay.
So
Right. I'll send you
So
my
guys-
WhatsApp number then.
Okay.
stay metal, everybody.
All right.
Talk to
All
you
Will
guys
do.
soon.
Later.
You were talking
Okay,
about
later, guys.
Bathory here. That's Spunk that was.
That's for next time. Next week, top 5 Bathory.
Yeah,
Oh, we're
guys,
doing a
see you guys.
thrash. Can I do a quick promotion? We're
Yeah.
doing a thrash metal series on our podcast, Daily Metal Podcast.
Okay.
So I do
All
a
right.
podcast every 2 weeks or so, and
Where? On YouTube?
it's
or-
on Spotify. We do it on Spotify.
Great.
Oh, do I have the link for that? What's it called?
I'd have to look it up. It's Daily Metal Podcast on Spotify.
Okay. Cool.
We've got about
Although we don't
18
do Spotify
episodes.
anymore because that Joe
That's
Rogan
great.
shit. But
Yeah,
I'll find you. It's better than Joe Rogan, is what you're saying.
it's
Trust-
much better than Joe Rogan. We
Trust
only
that.
talk metal.
Awesome.
That's my
Hammer.
statement for the night. Doom fucking
Excellent.
metal.
Now I know what I'm going to listen to tonight.
All right. Good night, guys.
All right. Good
All
night,
right,
guys.
later.
Take care.
Have a
Cheers.
blast.
And that is it. That's a wrap. So that's some doom metal. My mind got exploded on that one. There was lots of different subgenres of doom. Really cool stuff. Big thanks to everybody that joined in the show and in the chat. And oh yeah, Chris got one more thing for Cliff to check out. The band Insane. Next week, I don't know. It might be thrash. It could be grind. It could be the other cities. It could be black metal. I don't want to sway it too much yet, so we will just see what happens. Wednesdays, 7 p.m. Eastern, and I still got to do a DJ set soon of some punk and metal, so maybe that'll happen tomorrow around 5 p.m. Eastern. We'll see what happens with that. All right, everybody take care. See you guys.